Hey guys, so in this tutorial I'm going to be doing the makeup look that Kristen Stewart had on the cover of W Mag, and the second I saw that makeup look I wanted to do it immediately. It's a very dark and pretty makeup look, perfect for night out. It's just a very dark gray eye with a very thick black smudgy winged liner and a matte pink lip. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and I really love this makeup look, and let's get started. Okay, so to get started, I'm trying to save a little bit of time, and I already did my foundation and filled in my eyebrows pretty dark. Obviously I don't want to go too dark because Kristen in her picture had pretty dark eyebrows, but I've already completed this eye, so this is what it'll look like. And of course it's not for every day, but I am doing a recreation. So since we are going to be using a lot of dark colors, you want to use a primer. So I'm using Urban Decay Primer Potion. You want to put that on the top, the bottom, and the inner corner. You just want to blend that out with your fingers. Okay, and I did some research on the colors that she used, or the makeup artist used on her makeup look, and it is an eyeshadow by Dior, and I forget what it's called. I can't remember. I'll put it in the bottom bar, but this is a very, very close dupe for it. So this is the Revlon Sterling Rose eyeshadow, and it is the third one down. So I'm just taking that on a packing brush and putting that all over my lid. I'm just extending that out a little bit. Since we are going to be doing a cat eye, I want to kind of have the entire shape for all of the eyeshadow in a cat eye. Okay, so now to darken up the eyeshadow a little bit, I'm going to take this next color down, which is this darker grayish black color, and I'm just taking that on a little brush like this. And what I'm going to do is darken up the outer corner very close to the lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect because it will be covered up by eyeliner. We're just kind of setting the color. And again, you want to repeat the same thing to the lower lash line. And I'm just going to blend that out using a fluffy brush. Okay, so now comes the eyeliner, which is pretty much the most important part. And I'm using this eyeliner by Stila, and it is in the color Stingray. And the reason why I'm using this to do my winged liner instead of a gel or a liquid is because the cat eye in Kristen's makeup look is a little bit more messy, so a pencil eyeliner will do a lot better. And this one is very, very creamy and easy to do a winged liner with. So you want to start out in your inner corner. And then you gradually want to create a thicker line because her eyeliner is very, very thick. Okay, so the eyeliner is pretty defined, but in her picture it is very smudgy. So I'm just going to take a smudging brush and the lighter gray color that we used earlier and go right on top of that and just kind of smudge it a little bit. Don't worry, we're going to go back over it. Going to take Carbon Eyeshadow by MAC on a pencil brush and just smudge a little bit of that on my lower lash line. So I saved the highlight and the inner corner for last, but for the highlight you just want to take a matte eyeshadow and put that on your brow bone. Nothing too fancy. You can pretty much skip that if you want. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to take a smaller brush and a very light white eyeshadow. Put that right on the inner corner. Okay, so now I'm going to do mascara, and I'm just going to take a black mascara and put a very, very thick coat of mascara on my eyes. Like that. And then for the lower lash line, you can obviously just use regular mascara, but I got this Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, which has the little brush like this. I thought it was so cute, so I'm going to use that. Okay, so now we are done with the eyes, and she didn't have any blush on, but her cheeks were very contoured, so I'm taking this blush, or as I like to call it, a bronzer from MAC, and this is in Blunt, and a angled brush, or not angled, but a little contouring brush, and you just want to take a small tap of this on your brush and contour your cheeks. Like so. And for the lips, it was kind of a nudish pink lip color, so I'm going to mix a light matte pink and a nude on my lips, and then I'll show you how we're going to make the whole thing matte. Okay, so we have the lip color correct, and to make the whole thing matte, you're going to use your face powder and a little powder puff, and just go over it like this. And now all your lips are matte, and we are done with the makeup look. And I will zoom in one more time for you to see. Very sultry and dark with a pink lip and contoured cheeks. So I think this is a really, really pretty look for if you're going out, and even if you're just around the house like me, having fun and want something a little bit different. So I really hope you guys like it, and be sure to check out the picture of the actual Kristen Stewart makeup look in the link in the bottom bar, because I really want you to see how pretty she looked in that picture. Like, I didn't even believe it was her at first because it was just so pretty. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.